the fight breaks out. It seems like you take a step back. You don't get involved. But the fight gets more and more crazy. At one point, a gun gets pulled out.
I mean, that's what they saying. I think by that time I was in the car.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're involved in it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, but a gun gets pulled out.
So you got to remember, my team is there. So I'm stopping it from getting crazier. Add another 7 or 8 decorated soldiers to that. Add that to it. You want to talk about how crazy it could have got.
Yeah.
Right? And all my homies, it's 120 years of penitentiary around me. All these dudes, 15, 10, 20s, they don't say too much. They're good at what they do. They humble people. You met them, they've been here before, right?
Yeah.
They grown
we took
men.
pictures together.
Exactly,
cool. Yeah.
right? So at that point, I'm giving instructions and receiving instructions. Hey, y'all, yeah, okay, well, you get in the car, right? Now they're moving me. As your guy gonna move you? There's been situations where they will move you. You know
Right.
that.
Yeah, I've been moved before.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It's just what it is, what they supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point in time, I'm in the vehicle. Now I'm seeing what it is and what's going on, but now I'm waiting for my guy that's in the street to motion that it's cool to, right? Because I don't know, we don't know if these dudes got some other dudes out there. We don't know. You know, it's a death trap over there. That's that little side street alley situation that's set up over there, right? If if you own that, so it takes preparations, to move around things. But at the end of the day, it's funny because it went from what I had done to now that's me. Like now, my whole family, I had at least 200 calls that their narrative is when they couldn't run with this is an old pastor, they flipped it to, well, that's me. That now I'm him.
Right, because people are like, oh, that's Wack getting stripped. And I'm like, that's not Wack.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, right, I don't, and it's just these YouTube streets, and I don't know who the other gentleman is. I don't know what he said. I don't know if he reacted over there when he saw his guy in a little one-on-one fight. I don't know what really happened, because once that happened, my attention went to making sure it's not escalated even more than what it already is with my team, my people, my team, right? Because it was what was unique about it was if my people would have started reacting, it was so many other extra people there that my people didn't know that my team could have ended up clashing with Luce's team. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
it was so many people there, the people didn't know, and then now before you know it, it went from one thing to a whole other thing, right? So it was, I had to make the decision to just kind of hold mines off and I told them to watch that street because we didn't know. And I'm hearing there was some people up the street. I don't know how true it is, I didn't see them, but they telling me dude said his people was up the street because ultimately when he left, he went up the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, but to the kids, I got a call yesterday from prison. My man Joe Budden from Bounty Hunters. He's been locked up 36 years. And he like, yo, Wack, man, this is not a good learning thing for the kids. I said, I don't know, it might be. Because it might teach the kids, if you're trolling on the internet, that's one thing. You're behind a phone and a computer. But you don't go to people's homes. We had people go to Adam's home. We didn't have people go to my homes when I'm not there, right? Knocking on doors and all kind of stuff.
This is why I live in gated communities, everybody.
Right? No,
this is
real
why I
shit.
live in a gated community, or if I'm in New York, I'm in a doorman building.
No, this real.
I have had in previous years, before, Vlad TV was starting, when you could actually walk up to my house or walk up to my apartment and knock on the door, and it's aggravating.
Yeah,
it's
right.
aggravating. And at one point in my career, I said, that's it. I need to put a level of
Adam
separation.
just said it's a dude just came to his house the other day, asshole naked.
What?
I swear to God, he just said it. I don't know if he was trolling or not, but I know people.
It wasn't Joe Budden, right?
No.
Shout out to Joe, man. We cool now. It's not a shot. I couldn't resist. It was a setup. I couldn't resist.
I just hope Joe, and that's my partner,
Shout out to Joe
has
Budden.
medical history that he's diagnosed with sleepwalking. Because I see what they're trying to do.
Because there was little girls who saw.
They're saying some kids saw it, right?
Right.
So, but nevertheless, man, it's like don't go to people's like places of business and work and to their homes. It's not smart. Like if you're trolling on the internet and that's what like you like to do, we know how to ignore you. Vlad, you know that. We know how to entertain you if we want to. Every now and then I'll go in there and do some back and forth with them because ultimately the trolls are good. You know, it's
100%.
It's a large percentage of trolls that make up our viewers.
Oh, it's a big chunk of them. I realized after my last interview with academics when he said that he figured out early on that a lot of his viewers were haters. I'm like, why have I been blocking my haters for all these years? I got to embrace them more.
Yeah.
Now I don't block anybody. I went through unblocked as many people as I could, and I never block anyone.
Yeah, for what?